1 year later, a portrait of the COVID-19 pandemic's tragic toll. These faces are just a small fraction of the more than 530,000 people across the country who have died from COVID. The global death toll now exceeds 2.6 million.
In New York City, today marks 1 year since Broadway shut down, leaving thousands out of work and costing billions of dollars in losses for the local economy. But we are seeing some glimmers of hope for the future. CBS 2's John Diaz live this morning from the Theater District with more on Broadway's recovery and our country's. John.
Yeah, good morning to both of you. Well, the long road to recovery continues here on the Great White Way, but one day these shows will go on, and so will this country. Though President Joe Biden saying, of course, this is a time period that we will never forget, a time period that he is calling one of the histories of the country's darkest periods of time.
It's a day New Yorkers and theater lovers won't soon forget. 1 year ago, COVID turned the bright lights of Broadway off. 31 performances canceled as cases spiked in the tri-state area. Now, a year later, major Broadway performances are still suspended through May 30th. But when they do come back,
we're not going to let anyone in this theater on stage or backstage if we feel there's any risk of putting them in any peril.
Kevin McCollum is a leading Broadway producer. He says health and safety protocols when shows do resume will be a top priority.
Everyone's going to wear a mask, whether you're vaccinated or not.
The shutdown has had a $15 billion impact on New York City's economy, and thousands of theater professionals are still out of work. But a growing number of them are returning to do pop-up shows and smaller surprise performances. Details kept secret until the last minute to avoid attracting large crowds.
We're bringing as much joy that we can to the city and as much work to as many people as possible.
Americans trying to stay resilient from the Great White Way to the White House, where President Biden made this announcement Thursday night.
I will direct all states, tribes, and territories to make all adults, people 18 and over, eligible to be vaccinated no later than May 1.
A bold vaccination goal to get America on the road to recovery.
If we do this together, by July the 4th, there's a good chance you, your families and friends will be able to get together in your backyard or in your neighborhood and have a cookout or a barbecue and celebrate Independence Day.
And last night in the Bronx, Montefiore Hospital hosting a vigil to remember those lost and honor the hero frontline workers who are still tirelessly fighting to save lives.
For us, it does take a mental toll because we never know the person that's on the other side of that call that might not make it.
Now the toll of the pandemic is becoming horrifyingly clear. A new report expected from the CDC will show the U.S. death rate rose 15% in 2020, officially making it the deadliest in recorded history. But with vaccinations on the rise, doctors say we could soon have COVID on the run.
I do believe that the worst is behind us. The ticket out of this pandemic is these vaccines. Then the pandemic comes to an end.
And starting on May 1st, President Joe Biden does plan on launching a website, a federal COVID vaccine finder website. And the president also plans on letting more people administer these doses, these shots. That does include dentists, veterinarians, and medical students. We're live this morning from the Theater District. John Diaz, CBS 2 News.
John, thank you.